Yellow Freight, Yellow Trucking is in big trouble. In fact, there's a report that they could run out of cash as soon as August. And the Teamsters say that they're not going to give anything back. Yellow has about 20,000 Teamster employees, Teamster drivers. And they say they're not going to give any concessions. Now, this is an interesting thing. You Teamsters and Yellow Freight are both in the boat. If the boat goes down, you both go down. Now, I know, now of course the Teamsters are saying that the company has been badly mismanaged. They have mismanaged the money, and that's why the company is in, financial ruins, essentially. A lot of that might be true. But like my dad used to say, you can't get blood from a turnip. So while you might be upset with them mismanaging money, you can't get blood from a turnip. The company doesn't have anything to give. You're lucky to be a union shop to begin with in 2023. Now, something else no one's talking about. I've been following this pretty closely. I haven't heard anyone say, this company's motto, spoken or unspoken, it used to be less than a truckload. That was the motto. Less than a truckload. They didn't fill the truck up. They would pull up, Yellow drivers would pull up to a dock. They would put two tires on they'd have a pallet jack. They put two tires on the trailer. They'd take off. They'd pick up a package or two, take off. One pallet, two pallets at most. Boom, gone. In the age of small package companies, and I know people who get up every day and they take their van and they go to Home Depot, they go to tire shops, they pick up stuff that Yellow used to pick up. They go to plants and factories and warehouses and, like I said, Home Depot and different places. They pick all this stuff up and they put it in their van, and they do it at crackhead wages. In other words, they do it for very cheaply. And I'm sure that this has taken away a large portion of the market share from Yellow. But getting back to what I was saying, this is a company that has lost $54 million last quarter. They got a $700 million pandemic loan in 2020. I read reports that the $700 million pandemic loan was to get new equipment and shore up pensions and this and that. Listen, I don't believe that for a second. In my younger days, more naive days, maybe. I do not believe that most of that $700 million from the government went to shore up pensions and shore up the company and buy equipment. I don't believe that. I believe that most of that went to lining people's pockets in the government and Yellow, and probably Teamsters as well. This company is likely going to go out of business, whether it's now or later. I don't agree with them disputing publicly, considering this is a publicly traded company. Number one. Number two, you're probably going to scare off customers as well. This company is in big trouble. You can't get blood from a turnip. The company doesn't have anything to give. The union's going to have to be satisfied with the changes that the company makes. Again, you're lucky to be a union shop in 2023. It's not 1986 anymore. Freight is at a premium. There's just not enough freight to go around. I've said it 1,000 times. There is more drivers than there is loads. I know everybody wants to get real technical with it and this and that. There is more drivers than loads. That's what you have. And in 2023, Yellow is going to have to make some serious changes within, or it's going to be out of business likely before the end of the year. Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for tuning in.